Hello, this is your weekly reading. My name is Brenda Michelle, and I'm a healer, empath, medium, and intuitive card reader. And this is your weekly reading for Monday, March 27th, 2023. This is a general reading. However, if it resonates with you, please leave a comment and let me know. If you enjoy this video series, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified about the latest weekly videos and podcasts. At the end of this video, there will be information on how you can get a personal one-on-one reading with me. All right, let's go. All right, 7 cards. Go ahead and pick one. All right, number 1. Money, prosperity, a gentleman, an older gentleman that has these things, or at least has these qualities. But I think he has these things. And so he is here in your life this week. People who pick card number 1. This is someone that you need to connect with. You may find them, I don't know. Basically, I feel like in a non-conventional place. Not necessarily at the job, but you're going to run into this person. Okay? And this person is someone who has a wealth of knowledge, or at least knowledge, if not money, that he's offering to bring into your life. Okay? All right. Number 2 card is strength. Number 2 card is strength. How are you going to be strong this week? Okay? How are you going to honor yourself and regain your strength? Being stronger than you have been before. Acknowledging your strength, knowing that you're strong, knowing how you're strong. Everybody's not strong in the same way. People have different strengths. What's your strength? That's card number 2. Card number 3, that young person that is a creative spirit, okay, that is there to help to do some technological things possibly with you on the computer that you may not understand how to do. Okay? Make sure they're not going too fast. If you need to slow them down and say, hey, I don't understand, could you slow down just a little bit? Do that. Because this person, their mind is so fast that it goes 1,000 miles a minute. So make sure that if you don't understand, don't sit there and pretend like you do. Okay? All right. Card number 4. For those people who picked card number 4 this week, it is the 5 of Cups. So you're going to spend some time thinking about things that you have done and how you could have done them better. You may be in a woe is me type energy. You may feel like, man, why did I do that? It may be a lot of regret and a lot of remorse. Okay? But sit with it and forgive yourself and know that, hey, at the time I didn't know any better. Or at the time it sounded like a good idea. We all make mistakes. Whatever it was that you dealt with that you're now reaping the benefits of, quote unquote benefits of, hey, it's okay. We all have been there. But you must understand that you have to forgive yourself. Because as those things pile on, then your self-esteem goes down. Then you don't feel as connected to God as you normally do. All kinds of havoc could be, let loose in your life if you let those type of emotions pile up on you. So don't let it happen, those people. Card number 4, people. Card number 5, people. This is the Queen of Discs. The Queen of Discs is like an older woman, more like maybe someone who is kind of well-to-do. I would say more like not necessarily the richest type of person, but somebody who has their needs met and they always make you feel comfortable, like a grandmother. Okay? I feel grandma is here. So she's going to let you know she's there in your life this week. Okay? And talk to her, because she still can hear you. That's a grandma in spirit. Okay? The Fool. The Fool card, for those who pick card number 6, doesn't mean that you're a fool. It means that you're on a new journey. You're on a new journey, and it's so new that you don't know everything that you need to know yet, but it's coming down the line. Enjoy the process. And anytime you get to a space where you don't know and you don't understand, make sure you talk to someone who can tell you which way to go, who can tell you the best way to do things, because this is very new to you. And I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm just saying that it's so new and such a different thing that's going on with you that you are going to have to consult somebody who has a little bit more experience as you go along your journey this week. Okay? So the newness of the new journey is what you're dealing with. All right, people who pick card number 7. Card number 7 is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a young man, gentleman, who is very attractive. And this person is coming into your life. And they may be more self-absorbed than you would like for them to be. This might be somebody who appears to be, oh yeah, at first. Like, oh, he's just so into me. I'm so into him. We're so into each other. And then later on you find out, no, he's just kind of into himself, you know. Or it could be, oh no, she's just kind of into herself. It could be that. But understand that that person is coming this week. All right. Now, let's go on to our next part of the reading. Okay, we have that's C, H, F, M, U, G, and L. I mean J. My bad. J. Okay? If you have any of those letters in your name, this is going to resonate with you. Service. I feel good when I can help others. Service. Okay, so this is saying to me that before you were working and you didn't feel like all the hard work you were putting in, it wasn't being recognized. You weren't being recognized for who and what you really brought to the table. Okay? But this week is you going to be stable. Okay? Because you're going to realize what your purpose is. And therefore, if you keep this in energy, then it won't go into something that is unbecoming of you. Okay? So, somebody, or as you're going through this week of service, okay, it may be not fully recognized for what it is. Okay? But you have the ability to remain calm You have the ability to remain calm so that the energy doesn't change and make you do something that you're going to regret later. Okay? All you have to do is stand true, stand tall, know that the hard work that you are putting in will be recognized. It may not be recognized right now, but understand that it will be. Okay? And keep yourself stable. Keep yourself emotionally intact so that when these bumps along this road this week comes, it's not going to throw you off. Okay? That's what's going on this week. Let's pull an egg. Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Ishtar. So, she's saying, okay, yep, work hard and it's going to be okay. But she's also saying, make sure you're not being taken advantage of. There's a nice way, or there's a good way to stand in your truth and let it be known that you're, hey, no, it's okay to say no politely, okay? So that this week won't get ugly for you or ugly for somebody else, okay? So stay in that energy of service when you can help others. However, don't allow them to take advantage. Don't allow them to overindulge in your resources. Okay? Boundaries. But being of service. Okay? So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. And I will see you next week. Peace and blessings.